Yo boys, what's going on? Welcome back to one of my final uploads of 2019 and one of my final uploads of the decade. So to honor this, we are going to be counting down my top career mode players of the decade. And before we get into this, I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys, everyone who supported the channel from the very beginning and just this year in general. It's been my best year ever on YouTube. We've gotten almost, I think, 60 million views, which is just a mad number to think of with the my players, the career mode experiments. You guys have been insane, and it's gonna keep going until you guys just, I don't know, don't enjoy the content, whatever. But so far, man, it's been an incredible journey. So let's get into this. Here's how we're gonna choose our career mode players of the decade. The players chosen are gonna be players from FIFA 10 to FIFA 19. Not gonna be including FIFA 20 because obviously that would be for the next decade. All players that are chosen must be age 21 or younger. They must have a potential of over 87 to qualify for the list. And also another rule that is written down, they can't be higher than 80 rated as their starting rating during that current FIFA that we're talking about. And we're going to choose 3 players from each FIFA, and then we'll combine all those and make a top 10 list. And then the players were picked based on their value, whether they were a good deal or not to buy, popularity, rating, and then also I asked you guys on social media, B4Lancer48, follow me Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff if you want to get involved in videos in the future, and comment your top 10 down below because I know you guys are probably going to disagree with some of my picks. Okay, with that, I think it is time to start. We're going to start with FIFA 10 and work our way all the way up to FIFA 19. I'm just going to let some my player highlights roll in the background, but you're going to see the stat right here. Here are our top 3 players from FIFA 10, and you probably see some familiar faces, and you're probably not used to them being so low rated. Well, Jack Wilshere maybe, but we got Eden Hazard and Neymar. So in FIFA 10, we got Neymar, age 17. Wilshere was also 17. Hazard was age 18. Now, it's crazy because Neymar obviously overshot his potential in real life. He's now a 92. Hazard overshot his potential. He's now a 91. And then we have Jack Wilshere, who is currently a 79 in FIFA. Someone who definitely didn't live up to the hype, but back in FIFA 10, he was just a steal in career mode. Started out as a 74 and was one of the best midfielders in the game. All right, next, moving on to FIFA 11, we're going to have a few more familiar faces on this list. We got Canales, we have Christian Eriksen, and Coutinho. Now, the least recognizable probably would be Canales, but honestly, 88 potential, Real Madrid wonder kid back in the day. He hasn't lived up to his 88. He's currently an 84 right now in FIFA, so he's done pretty well for himself. Christian Eriksen, obviously, we know Christian Eriksen. I can't remember what his highest rating was in FIFA history, but currently in FIFA 20, I think he's at like an 87, 88. Coutinho, someone who definitely lived up to that 87 potential, starting at a 76, moving to an 87. These 3 were legit 3 of the top midfielders you could get in career mode in FIFA 11, all with insane potentials. Okay, next up we have FIFA 12, and this list is an interesting one to say the least. We have Phil Jones. Yes, that's right, Phil Jones had that 89 potential back in the FIFA 12 days. He was at the young age of 19, and oh, what did Phil Jones become? Still with United, fondly enough. Also, Destro, who is a player that I really had never heard of, man. I didn't really start playing career mode back until like FIFA 14. He's now, I think, a 75 overall, still playing in Italy. And then Ter Stegen, the only one on this list who overshot their potential, actually like fulfilled his potential. He's now a 90 overall this year in FIFA. Pretty crazy list right there, but it still just kills me to see that Phil Jones card with an 89 overall. Up next on our list, we're moving to FIFA 13, where we're going to see a man who may have had one of the biggest turnarounds ever, man. He used to have that low-rated bronze card in FIFA 13, though. He did have a silver, but before that, he was in the 60s, and he progressed very quickly in FIFA. 87 potential here. We all know that he's overshot that potential. I believe he's an 88 this year. Also, Nastasic right there. Nastasic. Wow, my pronunciations are bad. And Iturbe. Turbe, man, I remember using him in multiple FIFAs. He was always just such a sick player to sign, and boy, what happened to him? He had an 88 potential in FIFA 13. In FIFA 20 right now, he's rated 72 overall. One of the only players on this list to have a rating lower than his like actual rating in that FIFA. Like, it's crazy. He's a 74 in FIFA 13. He has gone down quite a bit in FIFA 20, but yeah, FIFA 13, just a weird list of players. So this next one is a weird one for me because it's a FIFA that hits close to home. FIFA 14 was one of the first FIFAs in which I started playing career mode, and I had to include Januzaj because Januzaj was 100% one of the first players I ever signed on career mode. He was such a beast. And we have a hidden gem as well in Anthony Martial. It's funny because we have the Man United player in Januzaj and the soon-to-be in FIFA 14 Man United player in Martial. Also, Marquinhos on this list. Now, none of these players have reached their potential yet. Marquinhos, still a chance. Januzaj, never going to happen, man. I don't know. He's definitely a flop, but he's still a decent player. Right now, I believe he's in La Liga. And then Martial, we all know what he's doing at United. He's an 83 overall in FIFA. Maybe one day he'll get to the 87. I don't know if he'll ever reach it, but solid list of players. And again, my first ever career mode, man. Oh God, what would I be if I never played that first career mode game in FIFA 14? I would not be here right now. Okay, moving on to FIFA 15. We're getting close, man, to completing our 10 FIFAs here and then getting into that top 10 list. These are some beasts, man. Players that you could have got for very cheap in FIFA 15, and they became superstars. Mastore and Bolo and Thielmans. You're going to see the top 10 list. Only one of these players gets included. I wish I could have included all of them. FIFA 15, I think, was one of the best years for just young, cheap players in career mode. We all know in Bolo, honestly, was one of the most hyped up career mode players of all time. The sad thing about all of these players is none of them have lived up to what they're supposed to be. There's still time for Thielmans, but like in Bolo, I don't know. I kind of want to call him a flop. Only a 76 right now in FIFA. Mastore, I don't know what even happened to him. I think he's playing in like League 3 in Italy. He's not even in FIFA right now, so I don't even know his current rating. He's not in the game. But it's sad what these guys have become. Thielmans, we all know he's doing decent for himself, but not that 88 rated player he was supposed to be. FIFA 16 is the next one on our list, and some very high-rated potential players are going to be right here. First off, Dele Alli. Second off, Halilovic, and then Dembele. Wow. Two players that have done really well for themselves, and then a player you never hear of nowadays, and it's Halilovic. And it's funny, because he was the one who was supposed to be the best of the bunch, and he ended up being the worst one. The 90 potential, honestly, I think he's only like 74 now in FIFA, and I really don't even know who he plays for. Dele Alli, doing well at Tottenham. Dembele, Barcelona. Yeah, I don't know. It's just funny to look at this and see Halilovic was supposed to be that dude from Barca who became the next superstar, and out of these three, it was Dembele who moved to Barca and is slowly but surely becoming a superstar for them. But if you were going to go play FIFA 16 again, out of these three, you would definitely go for Halilovic. The dude was insane in FIFA. So sad what he's become, and he's just like so many others on this list. A lot of them, high potential, you just don't hear about him anymore. Okay, we're slowly making it to some more recent FIFAs. This is going to be FIFA 17. Only 3 left here in this decade. And these 3 players, man, wow. I mean, look at this list. Gabriel Jesus, Christian Pulisic, and then Kylian Mbappe. I had to include Pulisic not only because he is one of the best career mode players of all time, but of course, you guys know I'm an American. He's one of my favorite players as well. And then there's Kylian Mbappe. 71 starting rating at Monaco. 92 is his potential. He's only an 89 right now in FIFA 20, but there's no doubt in my mind he's going to get to that 92 overall eventually. I could see it in a few years, he being the highest rated player in FIFA, like overall, passing Messi, passing Ronaldo when they start to decrease in rating. Gabriel Jesus hasn't reached that 91. He's getting there, but I don't see him ever reaching a 90 in FIFA. Pulisic, I don't see him ever reaching an 89, but it doesn't matter. In FIFA 17, all these guys were 3 players that you would want on your team regardless. 2 FIFAs left to round this decade out. FIFA 18 up next, And we're going to start this one off with a goalkeeper who, even in current day FIFA 20, he is one of the most sought after goalkeepers to get. It's Lafont, followed by Foden, and then De Ligt. Look at De Ligt's card, man. Starting at a 63, 90 overall potential. How crazy is that? And there's a good chance that he actually reaches that 90 potential potentially in the next like year or two. He's an 85 right now in FIFA, and the dude's still super young, so there's no doubt in my mind he's only going to get better. Lafont has just, I don't know, it's still going on. He's still super high rated. He's only 79 rated right now in FIFA, and the same with Foden as well. Insane potential on him. 3 players that FIFA 18 and current day in FIFA 20, when making this video, you'd want them on your team in both FIFAs. And now to round things out here in FIFA 19, we're going to do this list, and then we're going to show you the top 10 out of the players that I showed you. Let's finish things off first here. FIFA 19, Joao Felix, Vinicius Jr., and then Tonali. Honestly, again, we're so close to FIFA 20 that these are 3 players as well that are still growing. And I mean, it's only a year off of the current FIFA we're in, FIFA 20. So yeah, Tonali still has high potential. Joao Felix has even higher potential, I believe. And Vinicius Jr., I think, is like a 95 potential now. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, all of these players are still just insane current day. Joao Felix, wow, his rating got bumped up massively in this current FIFA. He's now at an 80 overall. Vinicius at a 79, and then Tonali, I believe, is at like a 76 too. So all of them are growing. That's how we finish things out. Let's get into this top 10. And as I reveal this list to you, I want you to note a few things. This is a list of the 10 players that are a combination of 10 players that I enjoyed using the most, I believe are some of the best players, and also have been taking recommendations from you. But I'd say it's about like 70% players I enjoyed, 20% help from you guys, and then like 10% just based on rating. You're gonna see some lower potential players towards the top. It's just because I enjoyed using them more in career mode. So yeah, if you have any problems, again, be nice about it. Just let me know your top 10 in the comment section and we could be good to go. So let's get into this without further ado. Starting at number 10, we got our boy Joao Felix from FIFA 19. Moving on to FIFA 12, and Phil Jones is gonna come at the number 9 spots. Number 8, Christian Eriksen from FIFA 11. Number 7, Alan Halilovic, man. Unfortunately, he couldn't live up to that potential, but he was so good back in FIFA 16. Number 6, Tonali from FIFA 19, our second FIFA 19 player. I have chosen a few more like current FIFAs like 17, 18, 19, just because I've played those career modes more than any. Let's move to the top 5. A few of these you will have already seen from my Instagram post where I've been counting down the top 5. It's going to be Neymar at number 5 from FIFA 10. Unfortunately, I never got to use him in FIFA 10 because, yeah, didn't even start playing FIFA in general till like FIFA 12, I think. Still, though, how could you not go with Neymar? At number 4, Anthony Martial. Starting at that low rating, man, he was so cheap to sign. Had to go for him. Number 3 is a controversial one, and it's in Bolo. And the only reason I choose it is just because, man, if you played FIFA 15, even like 16, yo, Embolo was the man to sign. Just because his popularity, I had to throw him in the top 3. In the top 2, I feel like you guys could probably guess. Number 2 is going to be De Ligt, and it's only just because, I mean, you could sign him for pennies, man. Like, literally a few pounds and you're good. He's in the team and he grows to a 90 overall. You can't go against De Ligt, the number 1 man. You can't go against this either. Kylian Mbappe is our career mode player of the decade. Disagree, agree, let me know in the comment section. But that is how we're going to end this episode off. This was a lot of fun to make, man. I had to throw these graphics together. And if you want to see more videos like this, man, let me know in the comment section talking just about past career modes. We could do a ton more videos in the future. Where we do like video on the failed wonder kids of career mode and just different sort of things like that. But this one was fun. Once again, thank you guys for just an insane year, an insane decade. This decade was the decade that I started playing FIFA, recording FIFA, making this YouTube channel. and look what it's become. Couldn't be here without you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have an excellent 2020. We will have one final upload in 2020. It's going to be a My Player coming tomorrow. But until then, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.